Welcome to the General Data Protection Regulation GDPR online course. Module 7 consists of 4 lessons. Lesson 1 presents the connection of the Internet with health data and aims to present the new technologies and health-related devices. Lesson 2 comments about cybersecurity and the cyber risks in healthcare. Lesson 3 explores how to minimize cyber risks by utilizing the case study Best Practices to Minimize Cyber Risks in the Healthcare Sector and addresses the records of processing activities. Finally, Lesson 4 explores the duties of the data controller and the data processor. Now we continue to Lesson 1. Case study Best Practices to Minimize Cyber Risks in the Healthcare Sector. The lesson objectives are understanding how the Internet affects health data and getting to know the new technologies and health-related devices. This lesson will help you to learn about the measure to protect patient data from unauthorized access, breaches and cyber attacks, and learn how to respond to data breaches and security incidents effectively. Lastly, understand why cybersecurity is essential for complying with GDPR. Internet and health data. While medical data is limited to the context of the doctor-patient relationship, health-related data can exist beyond this context. Nowadays, the collection and processing of health-related data are carried out not only by health professionals but also by insurance, pharmaceutical or other companies, researchers, public authorities, or even by the data subjects themselves. Mobile health consists of using objects interconnected to the Internet of Things. Various apps on devices like smartphones and wearable devices like smartwatches. A big concern is that users will be able to access their data online but will be unable to prevent it from being passed on to third parties. New technologies and health-related devices. E-health devices are a category of devices that are connected to the Internet. These devices collect information about the user's health, lifestyle and habits, processes it, and create profiles. In these cases, the data still fall under the special category of health-related data and their processing is in principle prohibited unless one of the situations set out in Article 9 of the GDPR applies. Thus, if the data subject uses a mobile application to record their pulse or measure their blood pressure or the distance they walk every day, this application processes health data, so there must be a legitimate basis for the permissibility of the processing, such as the provision of specific explicit information consent by the data subject. The critical issue when using new technologies such as health-related devices or application is whether and to what extent the data subject can know who has access to their data, where and for how long this information is stored, whether accurate and tested for their effectiveness unlike medical devices and machines in hospitals and clinics, present security vulnerabilities and allow unauthorized users to access recorded data reported to the controller mainly because manufacturers seek to minimize costs by undermining security and privacy protection. This information may also be used by healthcare professionals in the context of the provision of healthcare services. New technologies have therefore radically changed the landscape in terms of processing procedures, and their use constantly raises new risks. The greatest risks arise from the fact that the person using such devices tends to be under constant monitoring and surveillance, as they may not be properly informed. In addition, these devices profile users, which facilitates automated decision-making and increases the risks of categorization of individuals. Questionnaire. Please proceed to test your acquired knowledge with the following questionnaire. Thank you for participating in Module 7, Lesson 1.